William H Whyte's book and film The Social Life of Small Urban Spaces reports on the observation and findings regarding what makes a good urban space and what doesn't. After studying Whyte's work and analysing Perth's Elizabeth Quay, we have found that his principles are relevant and applicable to urban spaces in today's context. Whyte highlights the importance of the street to an urban space. Here we have the intersection of Mounts Bay Road and William Street, which provides a key access point for pedestrians and vehicles. And here we have the train station, which provides commuters on the Mandurah and Joondalup train lines direct access to Elizabeth Quay and its surroundings. The site also has great access for commuters travelling to and from South Perth, with ferries departing from the quay every 15 minutes. In observation, many of these commuters appear to be tourists, most likely visiting Perth Zoo and the South Perth foreshore. Whyte took an insight into how natural elements affect urban spaces. Firstly, the effect of the sun determines where people sit. We found that people look to seek shaded seating as opposed to open. Secondly, Whyte believes spaces were far more habitable without wind. As we see, the absence of wind enables recreational activity over the quay and the Swan River. Thirdly, as we see here, trees prove to provide rhythm of sunlight and shade, as Whyte suggested, and contribute to the quay's natural amenity. The last natural element that Whyte looked at was water, and water is critical to Elizabeth Quay because it is essentially where Perth City meets the Swan River. Whyte argued water should be touchable, and the BHP water park provides this for children. As Whyte humorously pointed out, sitting space is an absolute must for urban spaces, and the quay's seating options ensure social comfort for all visitors. Here we have food, and Whyte argued that food in an urban space can be a catalyst for social interaction, as food can play a role in attracting people to these spaces. Gusto Gelato clearly acts as a catalyst of sorts. Here we have complete strangers coming together after some photos in front of an art installation at the quay. As Whyte's quote suggests, this is triangulation in action. Musicians can also act as a form of triangulation. Walkways, like the one present at the quay that links the west side to the east, creates an alternative route for pedestrians and cyclists to get from point A to point B. This promotes exercise and provides visual amenity. Whyte labelled megastructures as the future of cities, and ironically, here are the nearly complete towers overlooking Elizabeth Quay. In analysis of Elizabeth Quay, undesirable people were not present, so instead we perceive seagulls and vehicles to be undesirable within the space of the quay. Thank you for watching.